Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Josh, and this is your stimulus check update for the next stimulus package for Thursday, March 11th. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday afternoon so far. In this video, I'll be discussing updates in regards to the current relief package and the third stimulus check. I'll also be discussing President Biden signing the bill into law, unemployment, and then I'll be wrapping up this video by answering some of the comments and questions that I received in my previous video. But first, if you wouldn't mind real quickly liking this video, give me a big thumbs up. It really just helps with the YouTube algorithm in terms of pushing this video out to other viewers like you, and hopefully helping other people like you as well. Okay, so in a surprising twist that really shouldn't be all that surprising, President Biden finally signed the $1.9 trillion relief bill into law. Originally, this was supposed to be done tomorrow, which left many people wondering, why does it take 2 full days for him to sign it? Well, apparently Biden decided to put those questions to rest by signing this bill 1 day early. I guess by setting the bar low, you can only exceed expectations, right? Something like that, anyways. Before signing the bill, Biden stated, "This historic legislation is about rebuilding the backbone of this country and giving people in this nation, working people, middle class folks, the people who built this country, a fighting chance." So, now that President Biden has finally signed this bill into law, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says that the first batch of direct deposits will begin hitting bank accounts this weekend. Now, just like the previous rounds, not everyone will be receiving these payments at once. So, if you don't receive your payment by this weekend, or even early next week, don't start getting nervous. Just like the first 2 rounds, these payments will go out in waves, but according to President Biden at least, the majority of people should be receiving their payment by the end of this month. For those of you expecting to receive a check in the mail, it could take just a little bit longer, but all in all, I wouldn't expect for them to take too much longer than the middle of April. Obviously, if you're expecting to receive your payment via direct deposit or on your Direct Express card, you should get them much quicker than you would waiting for a check to arrive in the mail. If you change banks since receiving your first or second direct payment, then unfortunately, most likely, you'll need to wait for a check to arrive in the mail. Now, if you were able to submit your tax returns for 2020 early on and updated your bank account information that way, they should be sending your payment to that new account. As I'm speaking now, the payment portal does work, but hasn't yet updated anyone's payment status. However, it is possible that it could begin giving an updated payment status for the third check at any moment. So that is definitely something to keep checking over the next couple of days. Also tonight, for anyone interested, President Biden plans on giving a primetime address where he'll describe how he plans to continue fighting the virus. Now that this bill is passed, next up on Biden's agenda will be his infrastructure bill, where he plans on spending at least another $2 trillion. Also in this infrastructure bill, it's possible they could include some additional relief for Americans, such as a 4th round of direct payments, an extension of the unemployment benefits, etc. Of course, nothing is set in stone right now, as they're just beginning talks on the overall package. This time around, unlike the reconciliation bill, moderates such as Joe Manchin want this package to be bipartisan, which means that it may be just a little bit difficult to get another multi-trillion-dollar spending package approved, at least anytime soon. Let's wait and see. Their deadline goal, at the moment, to get this bill passed is at some point in July, so let's wait and see how that goes. Again, obviously, this is a long ways away, so we really shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves. Regardless, this is definitely something to keep an eye out on. Also, in July, if you have children, you should expect to receive the first batch of payments from the Advanced Child Tax Credit. Again, for each child under the age of 6, you'll be receiving $300 per month, and for each child ages 6 to 17, you'll be receiving $250 per month. In total this year, you'll be receiving $3,600 for each child under the age of 6 and $3,000 for each child ages 6 to 17. This will be based on their age on December 31st of this year, so as long as your child is 17 on December 31st of this year, for example, you will be eligible for the monthly $250 payment. Okay, so in unemployment news, the Labor Department reported today that first-time jobless claims totaled 712,000. Between all the unemployment programs combined, such as PUA, 1.2 million new jobless claims came in. In total, slightly over 20 million Americans remain on some form of unemployment benefits, which really hasn't changed much since Halloween. Of the 20 million Americans on unemployment benefits, nearly 14 million of them are on PUA or PEUC benefits. Fortunately, today, when President Biden signed the American Rescue Plan bill into law, the benefits that will be expiring on Sunday will be extended through September 6th. So hopefully, by then, we can begin seeing some improvement on these numbers. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm going to move right along to answering some of the comments and questions that I received in my previous video. So without further ado, let me go ahead and jump into the first comment today's video, which is from Sasha. Sasha says, is there going to be a $2,000 monthly check until the pandemic is over? Okay, thank you so much for your question, and while there is an outside shot at recurring direct payments, more than likely it won't be for $2,000. Earlier this month, 11 Democrats in the Senate came together urging President Biden to push for recurring direct payments in his upcoming relief bill for infrastructure. However, even though we're having a few Democrats push Biden to include these payments in the next bill, doesn't necessarily mean it'll actually happen. This is because they'll have to convince the more moderate Democrats, such as Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, to get on board with the plan as well. And that is fairly unlikely. Also, Joe Manchin recently mentioned that he wanted the infrastructure bill to be one that was bipartisan and not to be pushed through via reconciliation, so the likelihood of having another huge bill with monthly stimulus checks in it is pretty unlikely. However, I'll definitely make sure to keep you updated one way or another. Okay, moving along to the next comment video, which is from Jay. Jay says, is it true that in order to get the stimulus check, you must file taxes? I have not filed taxes in over 10 years. I am on SSI disability. I have not filed taxes in over 10 years, so I see that it makes no sense for me to file a tax return if I have not worked for the tax credit. Okay, thank you so much for your question, Jay. And no, in your case, you do not have to file a tax return in order to receive your stimulus payment. Since you're currently receiving Social Security benefits, the IRS will already have the information they need on file to send you the payment. However, in the instance that you never receive one of the direct payments, such as the second one for $600, then in that case, you would need to quickly file a tax return claiming a $600 credit on it in order to receive that money. Otherwise, if you receive the first and second direct payments, then no action will be required on your behalf. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you did enjoy the content in this video and you'd like to see more videos like it, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It is completely free to do so, and it's a great support to me. Also, if you'd like to receive 4 free socks from Webull, with 2 of them valued all the way up to $1,600 each, or 1 free sock from Robinhood, just for signing up and linking your bank account, please feel free to claim those free stocks by clicking the link in the description box below. And finally, if you join Rakuten with my referral link in the description box below and spend at least $20, Rakuten will give you $20 cash back. This means that you can buy an item through Rakuten with one of their referral links, such as Nike, for $20, and Rakuten will give you $20 just for making that purchase. This is just an incredible deal that I would love for everyone to take advantage of. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.